Hi guys, look who I'm with. Who are you?
Who am I? Oh my
Great
God.
question.
Oh, I'm Mimi Gibson.
And one of the favorite things that I love her in is she's Lucky from 101 Dalmatians. Question for you is, out of everyone that you worked with, who's one of your favorites?
Red Skelton.
Okay.
Do you know who Red Skelton is?
Not 100%. But I bet somebody in the audience will know.
Well, Red Skelton was a funny comedian.
Okay.
And he had a weekly TV show, The Red Skelton Show.
Okay.
And
And
it was live.
And did you make an appearance on that, I'm guessing?
I was on it 8 times. And I'll tell you a funny story.
Okay.
So, when you did Red Skelton, there were 2 rules for kids. Is that you couldn't mess up, you couldn't flub a line, or you would never be hired back again. Because it was live.
Right.
And so that, and he would try to break you up. He would try to make you flub a line. He was a devil. But he was awfully funny. Anyway, and you could not watch rehearsals. Well, I was a curious little girl, and so one day, my mom was someplace else, the teacher that was on the set was someplace else, and I knew Red was rehearsing. Well, I went in, and there was a stage, and then there was a huge audience seating below, and I went and snuck in and sat very low in the seats and watched him, and everything he did was blue. I mean, really blue. And if you don't know what that means, it means it was real suggestive. It was a lot suggestive. Anyway, I got out of there so fast and just prayed that my mom and the teacher wouldn't catch me. And I never watched rehearsals with Red Skelton again. But I did 8 Red Skelton shows. So that was a lot for a kid.
Yeah.
And it was really fun. I did Jack Benny, that was live also. And I really liked doing live TV. So I did a lot of Playhouse 90s. Now, those of you that are young, you don't know about these things, but it really was. It was the best of television, the very best. If you like it, you know.
Basically, the things that have helped inspire the things that are nowadays.
Absolutely. But I think it was Playhouse 90 was better than anything we've ever had now. Better than anything. The quality was plays from Broadway.
Yeah.
It was. I did the original Days of Wine and Roses, which you know nothing about.
No, I don't, but I'm going to be looking up the stuff after.
I'll give you a list. But that was fun. I like doing. I like doing 100.
I was gonna ask, how did you get into that role? Did you just audition? Did you know any? Did they give you any details? Like, you're going to be a puppy, you're going to be in a Disney movie.
Right. So we all went on interviews to see about getting the parts, and we had to speak with a British accent, which was unusual. So we all tried to get parts in. A kid actor has certain parts they want. I wanted to do a Twilight Zone. I didn't get a Twilight Zone, but I got a One Step Beyond, and it was a big part. And so that was almost as good, almost. And we all wanted a cartoon movie. And so I was hoping I'd get it, and I did. and I was really a happy little girl. And so you didn't know what character you were. We all went in, there were 5 of us. We all took turns by ourselves saying all the dialogue for all the puppies.
Wow. So you're technically more than just lucky then.
I am, but then we all are. I
Yes.
think Mickey was the only one because he had such a distinctive little kind of sarcastic voice.
Yeah.
He was Patch. And it was like his voice was just this little sarcastic, and that's the way he talked normally. He was a cute boy, cute little boy. So that was really fun to do. And we didn't do it all at once. We would do like a day, then they'd draw, and then we'd come back a few months later. We'd do a day, they'd draw, and that's how it happened.
Wow.
So that was that. I love doing houseboat. I'll get the photo. Wait a minute. My arm's not long enough. Love doing houseboat with Cary Grant and Sophia Loren. And this is Paul Peterson. He was on the Donna Reed show.
Okay.
And he was a teenage heartthrob when he got older. He was just my dumb big brother on this. And we had a great time. It was great. The person that stood out the most, Cary Grant was the biggest star, but Sophia Loren was the nicest, sweetest, most fun actor I ever worked with. She was just down to earth and fun and laughing and just terrific. We all loved her. Paul and Charlie would say, "Pinch Sophia, Mimi, she likes it." And I'd say, "No." Boys are so dumb. No offense.
Last, what inspired you to be an actor?
Oh, I was not inspired to be an actor.
So you basically did it from a young age?
Yeah, an agent saw me coloring. And she said to my mom, "You want to put her..." I'd been doing calendars before that. So
How old were you when that?
Less than 2.
2? Less than 2?
And you could put me with any animal, and I just loved it. I wasn't afraid of animals. I loved everything. You name it. I like snakes, you know. I like everything. So she saw me coloring, and she said to my mom, "You want to put her in the movies?" And my mom, duh, said, "Yeah." And so she did. And 2 days later, I had my first movie, Corky of Gasoline Alley. That was a comic strip in the Sunday papers at the time.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And so I had 2 lines, and I was a very cooperative, passive little girl, sweet-natured. I'm not sweet-natured anymore. Y'all better watch that. And so I kept getting parts. And I did 34 movies and over 200 TV shows, and I had a long career.
That's awesome. And last, where can they find you? Are you on any social media by chance?
I'm on Facebook.
Okay.
I have Stephanie who watches it for me because every single man or even married ones in the United States thought I should support them. I'm not supporting you, okay? So she monitors it.
that makes sense.
And so you have to get past Stephanie.
Okay, get past Stephanie. Okay. Well, guys, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoy this weekend.
I am. I'm having a blast. It's a blast.
Yeah, it is a blast to pass. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Okay, see ya.